Welcome back to Center Stage. The Aruba International Film Festival is one of Aruba's most anticipated and celebrated events of the year, bringing together the international film community for screenings, discussions, red carpets, and celebrations. I visited this beautiful island to see what all the buzz was about, so let's start off by joining the festival's director, Mr. Claudio Masenza.
Having a film festival, but specifically in Aruba, what was the idea behind that?
You want me to tell how it started? So I was working in Venice. There is the oldest festival in the world is in Venice, Italy, and I was working there selecting movies. That was my 6th year, 2 years ago, when I received a phone call from Jonathan Vieira, and out of the blue, I didn't know him, and he said, "Would you be interested in organizing, creating a film festival in Aruba and be the artistic director of it?" And my first reaction was, what is Aruba? Because in Italy we are not really aware of, and also because it's so distant, it's not easy to come here. And I said, well, I'm really involved in this festival now, and I can't even consider your kind invitation, and I'm sure that you need an answer now. And he said, well, I don't know, so maybe we'll talk in a month or so. And then luckily, a month later, he called me again and said, what's the situation now? I said, I just finished. Would you come to Aruba? I said, yeah, sure, why not? And I expected this very little island with, I don't know, maybe one hotel. And when I arrived here, I saw that the organization of the island was pretty advanced. And here there are, I think, 18 screens, which is unbelievable for a small island, so many big hotels. So I said, sure, why not? Let's try. And at the beginning, it's always very difficult to organize a film festival from scratch, because when you tell people, would you come to a film festival? Another one? Do we really need another film festival? So the difference here is that it's in a lovely island. I think people can come here and relax. And even for the locals, and especially for the tourists, is a real bonus, because they're already having a great time here. And we also offer the possibility to see some movie stars, and especially to see good movies.
Now that we've seen what it takes to run the Aruba International Film Festival, let's jump right into the action and onto the red carpet. The beautiful weather and landscape lent themselves to a breathtaking experience for festival goers and guests alike. On the red carpet, I chatted up with some big-time entertainers from the U.S., as well as those from the festival's special Bollywood night.
We're here with Mr. 50 Cent, Mr. Curtis Jackson here on the red carpet. Now, I know everyone wants to know how you shed the 60 pounds, but what we really want to know is a lot of your professional work has been connected to your personal life. You've drawn so much from that. Now, playing Mr. Dion Barnes in the film Things Fall Apart, how did you connect to that character from your own personal life?
Well, Dion's actual Heisman hopeful. I didn't have the opportunity to attend college, but I've been educated in different ways and been lucky enough to keep really intelligent people around me, so I make great business decisions. And of course, I've been able to learn a lot more hands-on, a lot faster. And in this actual project, Dion is the excitement. It's about the anticipation of success and disappointment on different levels. And I think we've all can ID with that on some levels.
Definitely. And now you have yourself, the character in the film is a cancer patient, and you yourself lost a very close friend, like you were just telling us. And so were you able to also draw from that personal experience?
Absolutely. The project is actually motivated by that experience, And I probably wouldn't have committed to it in an independent setting if it wasn't for that experience. Like, it would have to have been a major production and the right director asking me, and everything had to be in place. But on the independent level, because I was inspired to do it based on that.
It's our pleasure to be joining Mr. Sudhir Vaishnav, the CEO of Gen I, and Mr. Nikki Shetty, the Bollywood Night producer here at the Aruba International Film Festival. Welcome to the red carpet.
Pleasure.
And it's so great, Mr. Shetty, you've been working so hard, running around, and so finally you get to walk the red carpet for a night that you've been working so hard for. What is going through your mind right now?
Yes, I'm really excited because this is a one way we are trying to bring in all the Caribbean audience, especially Indians and other community people together. I'm really feeling happy about it because this is the only way we can bring in people together. And I hope it will continue to be this way and we can make it in a little bigger way in the future. And I hope everybody enjoys it.
Great, I'm sure they will. There's no doubt. And now, Mr. Vaishnav, do you have any goals here professionally in Aruba for Chennai for your career as well?
Absolutely. We've been with the diaspora, the Caribbean diaspora, the third, fourth, fifth generation even, with their attachment to the Bollywood, which I saw today. I think it's about time we launch one of our channels here. And thanks to Nikki and the entire group of producers, we've been trying to do some meetings here and see if hopefully we should be able to launch at least one of our Bollywood channels. And I've seen their enthusiasm. We've been supporting the LA Film Festival, the New York Film Festival, and now, of course, with our own people who've been here for 3-4 generations and more to come.
Question open to both of you. How do you feel the essence of Bollywood is encompassed here on this island? And do you feel that the Indian population here is encompassed within Bollywood?
Well, it's really, everybody's excited. You can see it yourself. Even local people, they're trying to look for Indian outfit. Everybody's calling me, Nikki, where can we buy this? Where can we buy bindi? It is something really amazing. And also Indians, everybody's excited to come with the different outfits, elegance. This is what make me feel good, and definitely, it makes other people also. Those people are missing it, they may be watching it, and they wanted to be part of this next year. So that's the way we try to grow and do it better in this.
Yes, it was really exciting to see even the government officials here coming, ministers and their wives, dressed in Indian outfits. So I think there's a lot of enthusiasm.
We have joining us Mr. Jonathan Vieira, one of the executive producers of the Aruba International Film Festival. Mr. Vieira, how is everything so far working on the insides of this festival? You've been so busy running around. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I would like to say it's a complete organized chaos, which is like a contradiction. But it's like a big machine moving, and you really can't hold it with one hand. You have to jump on it, and I must say that just looking at the reaction from the opening night with Kim Cattrall, and then with last night with 50 Cent, and then tonight with Barbara Mori. I mean, it's just quite amazing, to think that I have some little role, being a part of this. So it's very satisfying for me to be doing this. And I was telling somebody prior in another interview saying, what's great is that you get like these small independent movies that the talent just like used all of his credit card to pay for it, and then you get like a big name like Jonathan Demme, that's during the day goes see the movie, and then at night expresses how impressed he was. And I picked up the phone and I called the director and said, Jonathan Demme told me that he really liked. I mean, the guy started crying, And the one thing that comes out of this is motivation. This young mind will work even harder at his craft. So that means for us an even better product next year potentially. So, there's only positives that comes out of this,
Tonight is a very special night for us here at the Aruba International Film Festival, as we have Bollywood nights tonight. The film screening is Kites with Hrithik Roshan and Barbara Mori. We'll be joining Miss Mori here on the red carpet in just a little bit to see what she has to say about her work in Bollywood, and we'll be joining the Bollywood party right after that. So stay tuned and let's see what Miss Mori has to say. We have with us Ms. Barbara Mori, the lead actress in the film Kites, which is screening here tonight at the Aruba International Film Festival for Bollywood Night. Now, Ms. Mori, how do you feel being here in Aruba, beautiful, beautiful island?
Beautiful island. I went this morning to take her around and take a look, and it's amazing. And I feel really excited to be here presenting this amazing movie. Really happy.
Great. Now, you got to work with one of India's top actors, Mr. Hrithik Roshan. And so what did that feel like for you, being an actress from Latin America? And, had you been exposed to Bollywood films as a child, or during your, from the start to currently your career as an actress?
Well, it took me by surprise. I didn't saw any movie of India before Kites, so I have to make my research and and I think it's amazing, the cinema in Bollywood, and I had the best experience in my career making this movie and working with Ritik, and I hope I can do more Bollywood movies.
Wonderful. Is there anything coming up in the future that you're discussing with any directors or producers right now?
Well, now there's some project, but it's not sure yet. But it's we're talking about it.
Who are you speaking with?
I can.
You can't tell us. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. And just last question: what is the biggest difference do you feel between Latin films and Indian films?
Well, the culture is really different. No, in Mexico they don't dance, they don't sing, and in Bollywood they do. So I remember when I was making my research with Indian movies, I did it with Ritik's films, and I remember that he was suddenly, in the middle of the war, full of blood, fighting, and then suddenly he just start dancing. So it's a wonderful dancer. So it's so different, but cinema is same in everywhere language.
What a time we had at the Aruba International Film Festival. It's hard to believe that it was only in its second year with all the support it's been getting from the international community as well as its great success. Thank you so much for joining us for this very special episode of Center Stage. Feel free to contact us by emailing us at cs@globosatent.com and visit us on the web at gen-i.us.com. Wishing you all a very happy holidays, I'm your host, Juhi Desai. Sahara Pranam.